Hello everyone, my name is Silverweed and today I'm going to show you how to level up your dragon. The fastest ways to level up your dragon because the game has updated several times and it has become quite a bother to level up your dragon. So I have figured out a few options to do this the fastest way, and these are probably the fastest you can possibly get. I've been in this game a while, so I've been looking a bit around, so let's just get right to it. Our test subject for today will be Mr. Pool, also known as Det. And he is the dragon we will be leveling up because he is newborn and he is only level 1. Therefore, he is a perfect candidate to undergo the practice of leveling up. Now I'm gonna take these methods one at a time so it will be easy for us to get through them. The first method is one I would like to call animal cruelty. And I know that is a harsh name, that is true, but this method involves going into the store. Don't worry, it's not that bad. It's not. It kind of is, but it's necessary for the growth. You go into the fishing tab and you are gonna go for the eels. What you will need in order to do this is a lot of coins. You will need so much coin in order to get this method running. But if you have a lot of coins, then this should be no problem for you. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna buy around, I don't know, I would say 50 maybe? 50 eels? You're gonna need them, trust me. So you buy the 50 eels. Once you have the eels, you are ready to proceed. Now what's important for this is that your dragon has to be hungry, because the new system has prevented overfeeding, so we can't feed him if he's not hungry. If he's not hungry, just like mine is, you can just simply go in and play with him very quickly and it should be no problem. Now our baby dragon is hungry, so we will start to insert the eels. We will shove these eels down his throat and he will hate it, but just give him all until he is crying and he is as sad as he can possibly be. This is why I call it animal cruelty, because it's a very harsh way of doing it. But now that your dragon is unhappy, you can go and you can play with him. Look at this, you throw the ball and he gets the ball. Sometimes, if we're lucky, he comes back with the ball. Look at that, such a good little dragon. And guess what? The level goes up quite a bit and we gain a lot of experience on this. So this is why I bought 15 eels, because you're gonna just repeat this method over and over again until you get rid of all those eels and your dragon is eventually gonna level up. Especially in the baby stage, this is a good way of doing it, because the dragon doesn't require as much EXP as it does when it's an adult. Oh, he's happy, look at that. Would you go out? See, we have already made it to level 2. We will continue this way until all 50 eels are gone.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, now we have used up all the eels and the dragon is kind of hungry now again, so of course we want to feed him up, because that's the only proper thing to do after we have just been violating him repeatedly with eels. So this has granted our dragon almost a full level up to the teen stage, which is level 5, but we have gotten level 4, almost level 5, just on 50 eels. And now again, this method is very pricey. It costs a lot of money, a lot of dosh. So if you don't have that, it's not really an option for you, unless you want to catch all the eels on your own, of course. But I don't judge. If you're fishing and enthusiast, go ahead and do that. But it is very time consuming if you would go ahead and try this without the money. But there are several other methods. There are the eel roast game, which is free, and of course there is also the alchemy adventure, but we never go into that because personally I hate the alchemy adventure, so I never play that game. However, it doesn't give you that much EXP anyways, but I suppose it's a little bit. So if you want to play the alchemy adventure, then you should go ahead and do that, because that's also a way, but I never use it because I hate it. So now we're looking at the second option, which is simply called eel slaughter. which involves the eel roast game. You just click on your baby dragon and you go in and you roast some eels. Simple game, you just have to hit the color of the eel you want to kill and you just shoot that guy into oblivion. Now, there is a trick to get the most EXP out of this game. There are several rules that you have to follow if you want to get any EXP at all. The thing with this game is that the EXP only go up to level 40. If you play longer than level 40, you get no EXP. Why it is that way? If it's a glitch or if the game decided to be super mean, I don't know. I just know for a fact that that's true because I tried it and it was not fun. So, the max level is 40. However, you do not have to go to level 40 to get the max EXP. The level that gives you the most EXP is actually level 30. Once you hit level 30, you get 800 EXP. And that is the highest amount of EXP you can get. Even if you make it all the way to level 40, you will still get 800 EXP. So it doesn't really matter if you take those 10 levels extra, because it's the same amount of EXP. So my advice would be to only go to level 30 at all times when you are using the game for leveling. If you want to make a high score, sure, you can go ahead and just play, but you won't get any EXP out of it. I'm just telling you. That's the fact, and it's weird. It's really strange, but then again, I have no idea why it is that way. I didn't make the rules, I didn't make the game, I just play it. So, max level for EXP is 30, and you get 800 EXP out of that. So, after either torturing yourself with playing eel roast or torturing your dragon by shoving eels down its throat, yeah, we better not get animal control out here. Your dragon should be more than ready to grow into a teen dragon. So you go talk to Hiccup. Whoa, you're growing close bond with your dragon. Oh my god, I can level up to level 5. Alright, so we are ready to level up our dragon in the hatchery. So now we have a shiny new attractive teen dragon who can burp. So now you are having more options to level up your dragons. You can continue to molest it with the eels or destroy your hand by playing eel roast, or you can take a look at these new options. I would like to call this one the Fireball Achy Fingers. Much like eel roast, Fireball Frenzy involves a lot of clicking and your finger gets so tired that you can barely move after. And it is again a very repetitive... it's a very one-sided game! Synonyms. It's a very one-sided game. And you have to shoot targets over and over again until you throw up from boredom. And the EXP you get from this game is total close to nothing. So you spend a lot of time, you get bored, you destroy your finger, and you just want to go home. It's not an option. Cross it out. I don't like it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. This method I would like to call the leech. Because much like a leech that sucks out the blood of its host, we will need a host dragon for this particular method. This one involves battling. Battling only occurs 1 every 2 hours, which kind of limits this option quite a bit. But nonetheless, you will have your dragon ready. You will have... Mr. Pool is ready here. He's Pool and he's ready to go and battle off in the distance. But Mr. Pool cannot yet fly. So we have a problem right there, because that means he cannot recharge his power and battle properly. Therefore, we will need a host dragon, which we can find in our arsenal of dragons. So now we have a host dragon, this is Kiko, and he's ready to battle. Look at him, he's ready. Look, hey, where your face? There you are. Goddamn long neck. So now, when you have your host dragon ready, all you have to do is wait for battle.
2 hours later.
Whoa, and here we go. We have a battle ready. So what you're gonna do is that you have to go and fight off the battle. You fight off the battle, and just as you're close to the end, I normally say when there's 1,000 health yet of the ship, Because better be safe than sorry, because some battles are really quick, you know. So then you land, and you change your dragon back to the dragon you want to level up. Simple, simple. Boom! And you get victory, and the dragon you have active actually gets the point. And we got gold, which is the, you know, that's the goal you go for. Not as in gold, but as in gold, if that's what you want to achieve, because that gives the highest EXP, which is 750, which is pretty sweet. If you get silver, you get a little bit less, and if you get bronze, you get even less. But it's still something, so just go for it. I would like to call this one Play Flight Club until your dragon faints. Pretty much. That's what it is. But there is a trick, however. It is not as simple as just go to Flight Club, play levels. No. You go into Flight Club. Now you select your dragon and you select glide mode. Now you cannot just play levels, because the Flight Club has a system that you only get EXP once for each level. Unless, because here's the trick, you will have to replay the same level and you have to stay inside that level, because as long as you don't leave this level, you're gonna get EXP again and again and again until your dragon is too tired to function. So you complete it and you click the replay button and you go ahead and you do it again. And you can actually get quite a nice portion of EXP out of this by doing this. But at no point can you exit, because as soon as you exit a level, you cannot replay it, you cannot get the EXP again, it's gone. So replay until your dragon's pretty much is fainted. Now your dragon is so tired that it cannot go on flying. And you will not spend 10 gems to restore the energy, because that is just plain stupid. So your dragon will be very sad when you come out, so you feed him up. And that also gives you a little amount of EXP, which is nice. Why didn't you give me EXP? Why? There it comes. A little bit delayed EXP, but you get a little bit of EXP. Now this method also takes time, but it is the method I prefer using when your dragon is in the teen stage, because it's more fun. It's more fun than the other options you have. The battle one is probably the most effective one, but they only have it once every 2 hours. So that's a long wait, you know? So you want to spend the time as productively as possible. So Flight Club is the place to go. And before you know it, you will have a level 10 dragon! So thank you so much for watching this guide to the fastest way of leveling up your dragons. There really isn't any too fast ways, because the game has made it very complicated and bothersome to level up your dragon. So it's actually quite a pain to even get your dragon to level 10. But these are the options, and those are the ones I use, because they're the funniest ones. I mean, they're the only ones. You have Fireball, Frenzy, I'm not gonna go near that place, and then you have the Alchemy Adventure, which I don't touch either. And the EXP is so limited, like it's incredible how awful the leveling system really is. But nonetheless, this is what I do. Hopefully it helped you out, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So long, Dragon Riders!